Welcome back. This is a restorative yoga sequence which you can practice during menstruation or if you have a stressful day as a stress relief. During menstruation, we want to make space in the body, we want to really release unnecessary tension and to gain our energy back. We start in sitting position with crossed leg. Feel that you're using the right posture of the sitting, the basic of the right posture. So you're pushing away yourself with the sitting bones. Sacrum is inside the body and you bring your weight a little bit towards the leg. Don't let the weight fall back to the hip area. And slowly with the next inhale, raise the hands above head, extend your elbow, interlace fingers, turn the palms up and see that you're opening your palms towards the sky. After slowly, we start slowly to tilt to one side and to the other side. Feel as you elongating the side of the trunk. Inhale, come up. Exhale, tilt to one side. Extend the side trunk. Meantime, remain gravitating with the sitting bones and with the hip. After slowly come back to the middle, bring the palms to your chest and after a mild twist, dynamic twisting, feel as you twisting also from the internal organs and from the spine as well. And after twist to one side and remain there for 2-3 breaths. After inhale, elongate the spine and exhale, twist to the other side. Feel a gentle twist in your abdomen and in the spine area. For the next, bring your arms to the side and slowly twist one shoulder and the other shoulder. See as the upper arm, the humor bone is moving in the socket. This asanas, we're doing these exercises to release tension in the upper back and in the shoulders. Next, tilt your head and bring one hand to the shoulder and the other ear to the shoulder as well. Repeat it dynamically a few times, releasing tension at the neck area. After, continue with a mild rounding movements around the shoulders. Concentrate on the area you're working and start to release any tension of this area. Usually tension accumulating in the lower back and at the back of the neck area. So we needed to pay extra attention for these areas of the spine. A few times make rounding movement with your spine. For an inhale, arch the spine, exhale, round the spine. Inhale, arch the spine, exhale, round the spine. And when you are ready, slowly come back to the middle. Exhale, bring the two shoulder blades together, bring the hands behind the sacrum and a little bit back bend. Push the spine opposite the heart inside the body and expand the chest area. Now let's continue with the head. Bring one chin to the armpit and a little bit extend the back of the neck with the help of the hands. And now slowly tilt your head to the side. Press the mat with the opposite hands and elongate the side neck. Repeat it on the other direction, breathing into the stretch. And eventually As a warm-up, a little bit rounding movement with the head. See that the back of the neck remains long all the time. Don't crunch the back of the neck. And just breathe equally. When you are ready, extend one leg to the side, the other leg remains bending, and see that you are grounding with your groin. After, bring interlace fingers and a few times a meal churning movement to one direction and the other direction. See that the back of the legs and the hip area is grounding all the time. Meantime, with this movement, releasing tension in your body. Now slowly extend your spine, bring the hands overhead, and after tilt to the side to the extended leg, and after a gentle twist. Repeat the movement for a few times. Extend your trunk. Inhale, extend the spine, and exhale, twisting. And next we will remain in the asana a little bit longer. Try to breathe. See that the two sitting bone is grounding. And with an inhale, slowly come up. For the next, bring one hand behind the sacrum and rise your hip to the sky, releasing tension in the psoas muscle, and after repeat it on the other side. The legs remain strong all the time. It's very important that usually we have menstrual cramp because there is asymmetries in the joints and the muscle around the hip area and the trunk. Now we're trying to release unnecessary tension in this area. Next, we will continue with a mild forward bend, and if you have a brick or a book, you can support your forehead on a big brick or a book. If forward bends are still challengeful for you, then maybe you can use 2 bricks. Now we don't want to advance in the asana, but we want to release tension. So it should be only a mild, gentle forward bend. Squeezing your abdomen forward, helping the apana energy, releasing the menstrual flow. Hip openings, forward bendis, and supported forehead asanas have an extremely peaceful, stress relieving effect. You can keep this asana for longer, for 1 or 2 minutes. Now we will continue the practice because of the length of the video, but if you feel like, please feel free to keep it even for 2-3 minutes. When you are ready, change leg and repeat the sequence to the other side. First turning the meal for 6 times in one direction and the other direction. And after, slowly inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, tilt to the side, lengthen the side trunk. Inhale, extend the spine and twist. With these asanas, we're also making space in our body, and a little bit we're moving the internal organs, we're refreshing them, and with the gentle moving, we're helping the menstruational flow to flow freely. And inhale, slowly come back to the middle. Make a circular movement Bring your hip up, lengthen the psoas muscle. Most of the lower backache we suffer from is due to the psoas muscle shortening. It's very important, even when you don't have menstruation, each morning to do 1-2 exercise. Meantime, you're preparing your coffee to extend the psoas muscle, so the hip area can be gravitating and can be in symmetry. And after a gentle forward bend, supporting your forehead, and just breathe and release emotional and mental stress in the body. Now slowly come up, and we will continue with the Ekapada Raja Kapotasana with the pigeon position. Pigeon position is very beneficial for the pelvic region and for the pelvic floor. See that the weight is equally distributed in both legs. You can point or flex the feet, and see that you're trying to direct it upwards, the navel and the pubic bone, while keeping the back of the lower back extended. You can bring your hands up to your knee. You can stay in this position for longer as well. It's more restorative, the position, if you're bending forward. Let the weight of your body release your hip area. Just breathe normally. You can direct your breathing to the hip region, directing the prana, the life force there. You can stay in this position, or you can go to a gentle mind twisting position. Maybe bring the hands in namaskar, or if you are a more advanced practitioner, you may bend your knee and grab your ankle and extending the psoas muscle more. When you are ready, slowly release the position and come to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana always can bring back symmetry into the muscle to the front and the back part of your body. And you can do a few waving movements in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Move vertebra by vertebra by keeping your legs and your arms parallel with each other. You can do it in both directions, and pushing against the mat with the ball of the feet and fingers extended, and you keeping yourself on the ball of your palm of your fingers. Now let's change sides and repeat the sequence on the other side as well. A little bit moving in the position. Bring your hips even. You may place your hands on your knees and extend your spine upward, keeping the back of the neck relaxed. See that the lower back is extending and you engaging equally both legs. Slowly you can bend forward and feel the restorative effect of the asana. Stay in your body, breathing out all the unnecessary thoughts. If you want to go further, you can make a mild twist in the position. Let the abdomen squeeze a little bit. Or you can bend your leg and open your psoas muscle further. Slowly come back, release the posture. Come up to Adho Mukha Svanasana. And slowly in Uttanasana, swing to the front and back, to the left and right, releasing tension in the spine. Make space between the vertebrae. And after, come to rhombus position, touching the heels, pushing against the mat with the ball of the feet, making space between the knees, and just try to find your balance. Feel your body from the inside. Next, we will continue one of the most beneficial asana for women has. You can stay here for longer. It's very good for the pelvic organs and for the strength of the pelvic floor. Malasana. Malasana, you can stay up to 2, 3, 5 minutes and see that your heel is grounding and you're trying to extend your spine up. You can also do some twisting here, or you can make a loop and interlace your fingers behind your back. And when you are ready, you can extend one leg. Feel that your legs are activated, and you can extend the other leg as well. You can go to the left and to the right a few times, and after you can come to a sitting position, activating the inner part of your body, and after a gentle side bend. Feel that you're staying, even in this side bend, grounded in the hip and the leg area. Inhale, come back and repeat on the other side as well. Now inhale, slowly come back to the middle, and we continue with Baddha Konasana. And in Baddha Konasana, bring your navel towards the knee and slowly bend forward. Extend your spine, feel a gentle squeeze in your abdomen, and release any shoulder tension. After a few breaths, repeat it on the other side. And eventually come back to the middle with an exhale, bend forward, and just feel the smoothing effect of the asana for the nerves and for the mind. Meanwhile, removing our pelvic floor region, the internal organs, and helping the free flow of blood and oxygen in this area, promoting health. When you are ready, slowly come up, come to Upavista Konasana, and we will do another restorative position which feels very good. Slowly inhale, and for an exhale bend forward, support your forehead on a brick or maybe in two bricks, and just release any tension in the hip area. Breathing out unnecessary thought patterns, just staying in your body, feeling the grounding, calming sensation. Most of our diseases and pain is due to stressful life. As much as we practice active asanas, we have to take time to practice restorative asanas, and we have to take time for yin energy, for observation and restorement. When you feel it was enough, slowly rise up, and now to come to reclining position and bring a brick, lying brick under your sacrum. You can do the asana without a brick as well. We will practice Pavana Muktasana, and after we will extend the leg. If we practice like this Pavana Muktasana, it has a more beneficial effect for lower back pain or any pain which happens in your lower back and hip area during menstruation. And many of the time we have pain because the sacrum is dislocated. With these asanas we can help to bring the sacrum back to its original place. And after, extend the leg upward. If you have a stripe, then place the stripe to the ball of your feet and extend the heels upward. Both legs are active and releasing tension and the back of the leg, hamstring, back of the knee and calf muscles. And now let's repeat it on the other side. You can do these asanas even in the bed, lying in the morning or in the evening. You can also do it with a mild twist afterwards. And slowly lengthen the leg upward, with or without a stripe, feeling and you releasing stress point and the back of the leg. When you are ready, take out the brick, come to supine position, bring one sole above the other knee and a gentle twist. Shoulders remaining on the ground and feel the gentle twist, releasing tension in the lower back and in the abdominal organs as well as in the piriformis muscle. Inhale, come back to the middle, and exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, come back to the middle, And at the end, we only remain 2 restorative positions. If you have any bolster or pillow, now place it under your spine and come to Baddha Konasana with the leg. We will practice supine Baddha Konasana. You can bring additional support to your head. Sit at the pillow at your spine. Your sacrum shouldn't be on the pillow or on the bolster. Let your sacrum and hip area grounding, and we remain in supine Baddha Konasana. Extend the back of the neck. Pull the chin a little bit towards the sternum. Feel the extension in the spine and the chest and the sternum opening. You can place your hands in your female organs, and with each exhale direct prana into the female organs. With each exhale release tension in this area. Most important for female has regular regeneration and regular stress relief and resting. The key for hormonal health for female health, the balance between the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system. When we are acting, when we are working, when we are doing exercises, strenuous exercise or even yoga practice, we're working with the sympathetic nervous system. Approximately during the day, you should use 30% of your sympathetic nervous system and 70% of the parasympathetic nervous system. When you're using the parasympathetic nervous system, then cell regeneration, elimination, digestion is activated. When you use the sympathetic nervous system, then the adrenals are working, and if you do it continuously, you can cause adrenal fatigue, as well as the brain can shrink, elimination, cell rejuvenation, and digestion stops. The blood flow from the internal organ to the muscle, and you can also restore fluid more. You can remain in this position as long as it feels right. And when you practice a few times this sequence, you may draw a draft, and after you practice it without the video, just paying attention to the sign of your own body, just observing your body. And now we will continue with Supta Virasana. Only do this asana if you don't have any knee problem. Otherwise, you may keep your leg extending, placing a blanket and squeezing a blanket at the inner thighs. After hip opening, we want to bring back the energy to the inner thighs, so that's why we do this asana. But Supta Virasana you can also do after long walks or long sitting, because it's really releasing the tension in the legs and the heavy cramps in the legs by opening your psoas muscle, and it's also very good for digestion. You can practice it for 1 or 2 minutes, and whenever you feel it was enough, you can just extend your leg forwards. It's very important that a little bit you extend your leg to bring back energy to the knees. You should just breathe out unnecessary thoughts and just observe your breath and the sensation of your whole body. When we practice observation and non-reaction, then we're burning our samskaras, our karmas. So start to build the habit to practice observation and non-reaction to burn your karma.